scale going backwards. I'm skipping from the E string to the G string, then the B string to the D string, then to G string to the A string. And really, all you're using are the notes in the E scale, just a basic E major scale. I'd like to show you an example of sweep picking, and it's part of an arpeggio that as you build up speed you can sweep it down and back up. But what you should start with now, we're going to have an E7 flat 5 chord that's also very playable in the key of E, and it would be, all right, as you're sweeping that, here's the sweep motion. Now faster it would be. Those are all examples of sweeping. I'd like to show you now some open string scales involving the A harmonic minor, also again over your E bass, and it'll give you this kind of a tension. And that would be something like this. Okay, now faster it would be. And it'll create an interesting feel against, you know, a track where you're blowing and you're doing scales and all of a sudden you break into an open string, kind of a country lick really, because most country players use that. Let's go with that slow again. Open, use that picking finger again. Again, that same second finger. Again, open on the D. Again, open on the A. And it would be like this. In this section, I'm going to show you some of the licks and show you how to do some of the things you've just heard. And we should have fun with this because it's going to open up a new tonality for you and try to train your ear to hear different things that are not so obvious. And try to have fun with it all, because in the end result, the more you explore the guitar, the more you're going to get out of it. And I'm going to show you how I basically lay out the neck in the key of E in this section, and show you positions and a number of licks that if you string them all together, you can start putting the passages together and see where it takes you. So let's begin. We're in E, and here we go. Okay, now I'm going to slow that down for you, and note the pulling of your second finger, and that'll give you partial rhythm of that part itself, and this is what you get slowing it down. Done again slow. Then downward on the picking. One more time. This is a Spanish bolero lick in the key of E. Slowing it down, we'll get this, and what you should be noticing is the roll of the pick and the two fingers behind it, and you'll get this. Here it is again fast. Okay, here's another one in the key of E over the 9th position, which is these 4 frets here. Now slowing that down, we will get this. And fast again. Okay, here we are again in the key of E, and I usually play this over power chords. E power chord again. And it's kind of a jazzy lick, but it's over the 7th position, and it's over an E9 flat 5 chord, which is this. Now the lick itself is. Okay, that involves a sweeping on your first arpeggio, and slow we would have this. Okay, the sweeping technique is done by just brushing your pick over the strings consecutively, and this lick is made up primarily of a B minor chord, and slowing it down you'll get. And it's also alternate picking with that. So you have slowing it down again. Okay, here's another one in the key of E, starting at the 7th fret and ending at the 12th. Okay, slowing that down, we'll get the same pattern run consecutively from your first string all the way down to your 5th. And it's the same pattern on each string, beginning here. Fast, we have it again. Okay, here's another set of arpeggiated licks in the key of E, coupled with a lick we have already learned, We'll give you the new lick first, and it's a sweep down from your 9th position to your 7th position. Okay, here's that lick coupled with the previous lick we already learned. Now, slowing that whole lick down, we'll get. Okay, here's another one in the key of E. This is a chromatic pedal tone in the 9th position, starting from your 3rd of your E. Slowing that down, we have this. Okay, notice my right hand picking technique on this particular lick, and it begins with the 2nd finger pulling on your 3rd of your E, and it's alternating between a down picking, alternate picking, and the finger picking. So you're going to have. Okay, also in the key of E, here's 2 licks played together, and I'll play them fast and then break it down for you. Okay, let's slow that down. Again, the lick being in the key of E, we're starting with a D chord, and it's a sweep, and we covered that before. The sweep was just a pick gracefully sliding over the strings, and slowing that down we have. Here's that lick again, played fast. And now I'm going to show you the pedal tone part to connect with this particular lick that I just showed you. Now, slowing that down, I want you to get a position, a look at the position of my fingers when I'm picking this. Again, I'm starting with the 2nd finger, your index finger, and alternating with your pick finger, your 1st, and it's going like this. Now the whole lick put together will sound. Okay, this is one of my favorites, also in the key of E. It's an E7 flat 9 flat 5, played over your E power chord. So you're getting that scale based out of that chord. It's on your 6th position, and it's going to involve skipping strings. Your 6th to your 4th, your 5th to your 3rd, your 4th to your 2nd, and your 3rd to your 1st. And I'll slow it down, and this is what you get. Okay, here's a variation on that last pattern starting on E. I'll slow down and increase the speed as we go on. here's a descending lick based from the same scale, and I'll start it fast and then slow it down for you. Okay, now slow. I'm using the same picking technique, and I'll angle the guitar so you can get a good view of it. I'm starting with this second finger, your index finger, and I'm pulling. Okay, it's your same 4-2-1 jumping strings, okay? So we're going from first string to third string. 4-2-1. Now we're skipping, we're going straight to the second string, and we're using 4-3-1, and we're going to do the same 4-3-1 on the fourth string. Okay, so we got. Now we're going to move down here, and we're going to use the same picking. Okay, now we're going to stop here and continue to move back on upward again, involving E7 sweeps, arpeggios, okay? So we're coming back from. Let me slow that down for you. So we've got. I'm going to show you another set of series of licks involving the same whole tone scale and pattern, which will take your tonality out a bit, still in the key of E, but give you something that your ear seems to pick up. I like hearing things like that every now and then, out of a blur of, you know, things that are really in the pocket. Then you hear a whole tone scale. It's an interesting scale to me. I'll try to play it fast and then slow it down for you. Okay, now that's still all in the key of E. Now let me show you that slow. Now the thing I love about it is it's still in the key of E. Okay, on the D arpeggios that we were just doing, this here are really forms of the B minor chord. You'll hear that. It's very minor sounding, but over an E bass. Hear that tonality? It's still pleasing to the ear. Still, E. Okay, here's a descending lick involving our D major triads and our F diminished arpeggio. Okay. Okay, now we're going to turn that back into coming right down on your... Okay, I'm going to play it fast and then slow it down for you. Okay, here's that lick slowed down quite a bit. Okay, here's a series of flat fives. Okay, I'm going to slow that down. And again, I want you to take a look at the picking angle and the alternate between the pick and my index finger. Okay, one more time, fast. Okay, here's a hammer-on technique, a chromatic one at that, in the fifth position that I use on Boys Are Gonna Rock, and a lot of guitar players had asked me how I did that, and it's involving pull-offs on the left hand and hammering with the right. Here we are. This is the double-handed hammer technique slowed down. Well, that brings us to the end of our tape, and I know I had a great time, and I hope you all did too. I'd like to thank Roger Hutchinson, Martine Mayo, Steve Travato, and Keith Wyatt. Thanks, guys, for doing a great job and getting me through this video. It was great fun, and I hope to see you all in your town, and keep playing that rock and roll.